star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Utah Jazz. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Mike Conley.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the one spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the one. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And Edwards with the stuff.
I'll talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Outside Collins. Pass to Kessler. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And yes, it's good.
And there's no question, Markkanen has a pure stroke, terrific on the catch and shoot.
Randle against Collins. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gobert against Kessler. Outside Markkanen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Markkanen's got 5 points so far. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now Edwards, defended by Sexton. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. No good on the three. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sexton against Edwards. Outside Sexton. Takes a 3. Randle grabs the board. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a brief check of the stats for Anthony Edwards. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, averaging 25 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Collins. Here's Markkanen. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collier. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall passes to Conley. Now Gobert. To McDaniels. Gobert, the screen. A shot by McDaniels, no good. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
They get it back. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Kessler, a screen on Conley. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Edwards after the basket by Utah. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Edwards drops them both. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen looking it over. Collins finds Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard clearly. But damn, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. He hits both from the stripe. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Collins. Sinks the three-pointer.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 7 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Collier. Hasn't made one yet. From the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Pass to Randall. Edwards inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, the sheer size of Gobert helping there. Beating strong defense.
Right side, Collins. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got it all tied up now for Utah.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And the first one drops. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And Edwards drops them both. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
One shot. And that one misses.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Oh, here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Clarkson. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Edwards defending. Clarkson against Edwards. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Randall. Now Gobert. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Outside Edwards. Drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Markkanen. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Another miss by Utah. Randall against Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Randall.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Clarkson against McDaniel. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. That shot off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Three-pointer, Randall. Filipowski grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
DiVincenzo against George. Clarkson outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. No good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. George against DiVincenzo. And George kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Outside, Sexton. George against DiVincenzo. Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves leading by 5. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Reed. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Right side, Sexton. Markkanen down low. Randall on him. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Randall passes to Reed. George against DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Here's Randall. No good with the wing jumper. Left side, George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Minnesota leading by 3. Taking a look at the Jazz. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4. Now here's Reed. A 20-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Clark for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Utah trailing here. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. And the shot goes in. McDaniels got 7 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson up top. He's covered by Clark. Here's Filipowski. Buries it down low. Filipowski's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Sexton. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shot from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
Clarkson looking for an opening. The shot by Filipowski, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. The three-pointer, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DiVincenzo with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Reed with the screen on Clarkson. Clark the pass to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
George finds Sexton. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Reed. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside George. Clarkson against Clark. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Clarkson.
Good decision to get the ball to Clarkson in that situation. He's made a lot of those in his career.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Here's Clark. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
George against DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
No good on the free throw. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop. Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the five and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like them.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And now let's see which rookies have been leading the freshman class in steals since the All-Star break. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler a screen on Clark. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Edwards the bounce pass. Rebounded by the Jazz. It's George on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. Kessler against Gobert. Here's Clarkson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Edwards passes to Clark. Yes, that goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Reed with a screen on George. DiVincenzo against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. Collins a screen on Clark. Driving inside. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
And here is DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George against DiVincenzo. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low, here's Collins. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Edwards passes to Clark. Chalk up 2 there. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed kicks to Edwards. The 3. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Timberwolves trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Randall outside. Over Collins. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Kessler. Collins with it. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. And McDaniels with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to Randall. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Randall's got 6.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it up.
So it's the Jazz now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Three-pointer, Markkanen buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Randall no good. Utah leading. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Randall against Collins. Outside, Sexton. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Utah shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Pass to Collier. Markkanen against McDaniel. Here's Collier. No good from outside. The Timberwolves shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels finds Randall. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by McDaniels. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll get it after this from the Target Center.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You look at the Timberwolves, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Randall with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Collins with it. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots over McDaniel. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish. Here's Collier over by Conley.
Gobert against Kessler. Collins passes to Sexton. Clock at 4. From deep. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Utah. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Sexton. Collins, a screen on Conley. Down low. It's stolen by Randall. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 20. Randall outside. It's up a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, over by Conley. 6 to shoot. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Collins has got 9 points.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Will Harding calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Minnesota. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Jazz. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Markkanen finds Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Here's Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Collier missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Edwards. And then jammed down. He goes right over Collins Sexton.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one's on target from the wing. Collins has got 11 points.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Randall. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness. Got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Second team foul.
Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
Stood on the wing. Pass to Kessler. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Outside Collins. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Over Sexton. And it's Utah with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Kessler against Gobert. Outside, Sexton. Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gobert finds Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Conley. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
That free throw, no good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. And he's good on the second.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Now, here is George. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 5.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to McDaniel. Gobert, the screen. 3-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. Randall with some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's George. Following the basket by Julius Randle. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Randle with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 12. Sexton finds Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Now DiVincenzo, still scoreless. Edwards, good.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Kessler. To the inside. Edwards against Sexton. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Count it. Kessler's got 8.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Edwards against Sexton. Edwards on the bounce, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo against George. Just 5 to shoot. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. Pass to George. Now here's Markkanen. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The tray. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's sent back by George. Clarkson on the wing. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Down low, here's Filipowski, and the layup is good. He has 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pec.
George against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Over Markkanen. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Randall's got 14 points.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 8. Here's Filipowski. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Here is Edwards. He has 30. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Clarkson. Clarkson against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 8. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Martin is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Hits the 3-point bomb.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Jazz trail by 9. George looking around. Pass to Sensabaugh. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
DiVincenzo against George. And here's Martin. Pass to Filipowski. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And that one good from Clarkson.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Reed with a screen on Clarkson. Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against George. Here's Miller. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. From downtown, and Utah another 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
DiVincenzo finds Clark. Now Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clark for 3. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. That one goes. Count it.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
DiVincenzo against George. Here's Clarkson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo against George. Reed with a screen for Clark. Pass to Reed, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
DiVincenzo against George. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Miller with the ball. Now here's Reed. Covered by Martin. Fades. That one falls. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
DiVincenzo kicks to Miller. Reed with a screen on Martin. There's Miller with the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Sensabaugh. Ball's knocked loose. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Clark from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Clarkson. Takes it off the glass.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Three-pointer, Randall. Trains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kessler passes to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Pass to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Randall finds Edwards. Now McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. Here's Sexton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Markkanen. Edwards can't hit. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Collier. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Now here's Edwards. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen against McDaniel. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Kessler screen on top. Sexton attacking. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Five to shoot. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. No good on the quick three. There's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And McDaniels drops them both. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Kessler. From the arc. And John Collins with the 3. Collins has got 7 points for the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Markkanen. And here's Collins. He's defended by Randall. Stolen by McDaniels. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Conley kicks to Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Here's Collier. Picked by Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. Just 4 to shoot. Markkanen a screen on Edwards. Sexton for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Edwards. Randle down low. The rebound by Collier. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Kessler. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Randle outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton against Edwards. Looking to get it going. The shot by Sexton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Inside. They get a hand on it. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Over Sexton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded. And he missed it too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here is Edwards after the basket by Utah.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
McDaniels against Markkanen. Down low, here's Kessler. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Randle outside. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Pass to Markkanen. And they double up Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Collins. And it's off from 3-point range. The Timberwolves shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Out left to the wing. Outside for Randle. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's stolen by Edwards. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Substitution.
23 seconds left in the 4th.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
So the Timberwolves take the win, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game's just back to being easy again, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.